Today I'm going to be doing a speed session, which is a great way to improve your running while keeping your injury risk low. But yet I just don't see many people doing it. So in this video I'm going to be talking to you about what the session is, how I fit it into a week of running, and then obviously crack on with the session itself. So let's roll the intro and get stuck right into it. Hello, I'm Nick. My initials are NRG and this is NRG Runs. I'm currently doing a bit of a focus on speed ahead of a marathon training block. I've got Alb Marathon in October 2025 and I'm going to be going for a sub-3 marathon. So right now, as I say, focus on speed, trying to build up that kind of top end, and then combining that with lots of running, lots of endurance, and touching on all the different systems. I'm hoping to run faster than I ever have before in the marathon later this year. So what is this speed session then? Well, it starts off with a warm-up. So I'm currently doing 10 minutes, nice and easy. You could turn that into a mile warm-up, longer, shorter, but the point is you want to be warmed up. You want to be ready for what you're about to do. So I'm going to do a 10-minute warm-up, and then I'm finding a hill and going to be doing a very short speed rep up that hill. Now, it's probably at this stage doesn't sound unusual, but bear with me. So I've been learning as part of my coaching and running fitness course through UKA Athletics about the 3 different energy systems. So you've got alactic, which kind of operates for the first kind of 8 to 9 seconds. It's that kind of pure speed. You get it from something called ATP, but it doesn't last very long before you then are using predominantly lactate or lactic system. And then the one you're probably all most familiar with is the aerobic system, that kind of endurance engine based on oxygen. Now, I'm not going to do a science lesson, probably because I wouldn't be very good at it, but what we're focusing on today is that first energy system, the alactic. And the best way to explain it is, imagine you've suddenly got to react to something, and you know, so say you're a parent and you see your child running towards the road, you can kind of sprint after them, get to them. Or you know, you hear of really awful things where someone's say trapped under a car, and you find that people somehow find this kind of superhero strength to be able to lift a car up. Well, these examples are using your alactic system, but as I say, it doesn't last very long. So even someone doing the 100 meters in the last second or two, if they're running say 10 seconds, they're not able to maintain that just using that energy system. In short, we can't maintain it for very long, and then it also takes quite a long time to build back up again. So what I'm going to be doing today, after this 10 minutes easy, is an 8-second hill sprint up a kind of moderately steep hill, and then I'm going to be taking a recovery. Now they say it can be anything from 5 minutes to sort of 15 minutes, but as a guide, 10 minutes is often recommended. So you actually do one hill sprint, and instead of having 30 seconds, a minute, walk back down the hill, go again, you take another 10 minutes just easy running to let that system recover. And then when you do it again, you shouldn't have any of that fatigue because you've just built that energy system back up. So I'm going to do 5 hill sprints overall, and then just finish off with a 10-minute cool down, which will take me to about 60 minutes in total. It is a bit different to your traditional hill sprints, but The reason we're doing it on hills is significant too, because as many of you will know, running fast does come with its flags, because we're more likely to get injured running fast, putting more stress on our body. But when we're doing hills, we're actually having less impact on the ground because we're going uphill. There's also less range of movement when we're running up a hill because our feet are hitting at an angle. So when you run downhill, you've actually got further to go till you touch the floor. So again, that is just going to reduce your risk of injury. Now, I do need to provide a credit at this point. So this is a workout that has come from Run Elite. So Andrew Snow, you might know him on YouTube. He's also got a book which I thoroughly recommend. And yeah, he talks about the value of doing these hill sprints with long recoveries, which mean they're effectively easy, as a great way to kind of touch on that top end speed while keeping your injury risk low. So worth checking out that book if you're interested. Okay, so we're approaching the hill shortly. The time to do our first rep. So that's the first one done. 4 to go. Now, a key tip with this is you shouldn't be feeling out of breath after doing that rep. If you have, when you're doing the subsequent ones, then you haven't given yourself enough recovery. So what I'm doing is just working out how far away I should be from the hill before I then do it again. So obviously I said I'll do about 10 minutes easy jogging in between, and so got a few minutes to go. So I'm just going to make sure I'm there for that hill at that time. But if I do notice that actually it's taking a bit more out of me than it should, well, I need to increase the recovery. I found a slightly better hill, a little bit more scenic, so we'll go with that one. That's number 2 done. So how does this fit in with my training week? Well, on Monday I just did a 30-odd minute easy run, start off the week after my long run on Sunday, nice and easy, really treat that as a recovery. Then Tuesday I had PT with Georgie in the morning, as is my usual routine now, and then I did an interval session with my running club, Ferdinand's Valley Spartans, which was 15 times 2 minutes on, 1 minute off. So you can't really hit full speed with that little recovery, but it really teaches your body how you can recover and then train under strain for that period of time, 30 minutes effort in all. And I'll show you the footage, but it's fair to say a lot of my fellow runners were feeling it after that one. Yeah, really good session, felt really strong. Then on Wednesday I had a rest day, so yeah, always I've now changed to Wednesday rest days just to really recover from that fatigue of the Tuesday session. And then Thursday, another easy day, feeling a little bit peppier in the legs, but still made sure I kept the heart rate really low in zone 2. So I did 60 minutes easy, and then we're on Friday right now. So effectively this is a 60 minutes easy run. You've just got a few of those 8-second hill sprints thrown in just to touch on that top end speed. Tomorrow, Saturday, which will probably be today or yesterday by the time this comes out, is I'm going to be doing my long run, which is 16 miles this week, and I'm going to be doing a park run sandwich. So yeah, heading to Penlow Bridge Lakes, for those of you who know it, and doing 16 miles. And the reason I'm doing my long run on a Saturday is because Sunday it's London Marathon spectating day, so a lot of time on feet and steps getting around the capital to see so many people, which will mean I probably will hopefully be able to do just a short, or maybe sort of 6 mile run on the Sunday, which will take me to 50 miles for the week. So yeah, you can basically treat this one as another easy day because you're not putting any fatigue by doing those really short 8-second hill sprints with long recoveries. 3 done. Four down, 1 to go. And that's number 5 done. So just a cool down to go. So that is all for this one. Let me know what you think of the session in the comments. Have you tried this type of thing before? Do you fancy giving it a go? All the thoughts in the comments are appreciated. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a like. If you want to subscribe to the channel as I continue on this sub-3 marathon journey, and please hit that subscribe button. It's totally free. Next up, I've got a 5k track race to really test that speed. But until then, I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.